In 1996, Gallup, one of the leading polling firms in the United States, asked Americans their opinion on same-sex marriage. According to that poll, Americans opposed extending marriage equality to same-sex couples by a nearly 3-to-1 margin, with barely a quarter of the public supporting same-sex marriage. But over time, something dramatic happened, and public opinion began to shift, gradually at first, but picking up over time, such that by 2023, over 70% of all Americans expressed support for the proposition that marriage between same-sex couples should be recognized by the law as valid, with the same rights as traditional marriages. This, of course, is the aggregate level of support across all respondents. But when we break down support for same-sex marriage along particular demographic lines, some interesting patterns begin to emerge. On average, women are more supportive of same-sex marriage than men are, with 72% of women saying equal rights should be extended compared to 68% of men. By a 78 to 67% margin, those with a college degree are more supportive of same-sex marriage than those without. Only 41% of individuals who attend church weekly are supportive of same-sex marriage, while 83% of those who attend church less than once a month support it. Support for same-sex marriage also correlates with party affiliation, with 49% of Republicans supporting the institution compared to 78% of support from independents and 84% of Democrats. And it also correlates with age, with younger Americans typically more supportive than older ones. The story of this shift and the breakdown of support along particular demographic lines illustrates the nature and importance of public opinion. But what exactly do we mean by public opinion? Put simply, public opinion refers to the collective attitudes, beliefs, and views of the population or a segment of the population on various issues, events, or subjects, particularly those concerning social or political matters. It represents the complex aggregation of individual opinions formed by a variety of influences such as personal experiences, media exposure, educational background, cultural values, and social interactions. The distinction between individual political opinions and aggregated public opinion is important. Individual political opinions are the specific beliefs, attitudes, or preferences that a single person holds regarding political issues, candidates, or policies. These opinions are shaped by a variety of personal factors such as individual experiences, socioeconomic background, education, family influences, media consumption, and personal values. Each individual's political opinions are unique and influenced by their personal life experiences and circumstances. They change over time due to new information, experiences, or changes in personal circumstances. Within any given population, individual political opinions can vary wildly, reflecting the diversity of personal backgrounds and experiences. But on the other hand, aggregated public opinion refers to the sum of individual opinions within a specific group or population, typically measured through opinion polls and surveys. It represents a collective viewpoint that's derived by compiling individual responses. It provides a snapshot of the general mood or stance of the population on a specific issue at a given time, and is usually expressed in statistical terms such as percentages or averages. Because it's a collective measure, public opinion tends to be far more stable and change more gradually over time as it averages out the bigger swings in individual opinions. Public opinion is used to gauge the overall direction of public sentiment and is a powerful tool in democratic societies, often influencing political leaders, informing policy decisions, and shaping election outcomes. Public opinion is shaped by a myriad of factors that interact in complex ways. As we consider in another video, individual opinions are shaped by a process called political socialization, which essentially refers to the lifelong process through which individuals acquire, develop, and refine their political beliefs, values, and knowledge. A variety of demographic, socioeconomic, and cultural factors also shape political viewpoints. Researchers often find interesting differences in public opinion based on demographic factors like age, race, ethnicity, or gender, in socioeconomic factors like income, occupation, education, and geographic location, or in cultural factors like religious beliefs or national identity. And this is why we often see polling data broken down along these kinds of lines. Major events also tend to shape public opinion. At a personal level, significant personal experiences like economic hardships or health crises can alter political views. And on a collective level, major national and international events like wars, recessions, and pandemics can shape public opinion on related topics. The impact of such events is often seen through a concept of issue salience. Issue salience refers to the degree to which a particular issue is perceived as important or significant by individuals or groups or society at large. It's used to understand why certain issues dominate public attention and political discourse at specific times while others do not. The more salient an issue is, the more likely it is to lead to changes in public opinion over time. As the primary source of information for most people, the media plays an important role in determining issue salience and shaping public opinion, particularly through its role in agenda setting or placing issues of importance on the public agenda, and framing, a concept that essentially tries to understand how media coverage shapes the audience perception of an issue or event. Again, we cover these concepts in greater detail in another video. Over time, the work of social movements can raise awareness and change personal attitudes and public opinion on issues. The dramatic shift in public opinion on issues like same-sex marriage in the 2000s, the environment in the 1990s, and civil rights in the 1960s are all examples of this. The opinions of leaders and public figures, including politicians, business leaders, media personalities, celebrities, and other influential figures, can also shape public opinion, though there's some debate over the direction and scale of this effect in the literature. In times of crisis or for complex or specialized issues where the public might lack detailed knowledge, public opinion can be shaped by the opinions of influential figures. Here, the public looks to opinion leaders for cues on how to react. But on other issues, especially on issues where public opinion is strong, political leaders often follow opinion rather than shape it. All of these factors influence public opinion at different moments and in different magnitudes. Finally, there are several challenges and critiques of public opinion that are important to consider, especially in how it's measured and interpreted and used in the political process. First, as we consider in another video, measuring public opinion can present a variety of challenges, and the misrepresentation of results can lead to incorrect assumptions about the public's preferences for specific policies. Public opinion can be volatile and subject to rapid changes, especially after major events. In this context, emotional reactions can temporarily sway public opinion, leading to knee-jerk reactions rather than informed opinions. And even in the best of times, the public often operates under a rational ignorance, meaning that individuals may choose to remain uninformed about political issues because the cost of being informed is greater than the perceived benefit. And increasingly, reliance on social media platforms as people's primary sources of information facilitates the development of echo chambers where people are exposed primarily to viewpoints similar to their own, leading to increased polarization. Social media has also fueled the spread of misinformation and fake news, distorting public opinion. And all of these factors make reliance on public opinion to shape policy outcomes challenging at best. Nevertheless, in a democratic polis, elected officials must balance being responsive to public sentiment while having the political will to disregard ill-informed or misinformed public opinion or be seen as pandering. But that's it for now. Please leave any questions you have in the comments section below, and as always, thanks for watching.